Hey YouTube, I'm relocating and need to sell my house in Columbia. It's a question I've been getting a lot of calls about. But quick introduction, I'm Mason Nettles and I created Mason Buys Houses to educate homeowners about selling options they never knew they had. This is a website that I use to gather up information. So to save time, I tend to publish some articles that can help you understand a little bit more about how to sell a house. So in this particular article, it's some tips on how to sell a house fast. It's basically don't agonize, organize. Relocating and need to sell my house fast in Columbia, your options and steps. Find out what your house is worth. To do this, you can contact a reputable real estate agent, Zillow, or connect with us. Decide how fast you need to sell your house and relocate. This is a biggie. I've seen professionals who moved out of state for a job who had their house on the market for over a year before selling it and at a much lower price than they had hoped. Decide how fast you need to sell your house and how long you're willing to keep making 2 mortgage payments, insurance payments, power bills, lawn care, etc., etc. Find a realtor or a real estate agent before you start packing boxes. Calculate the value of the selling your house fast versus waiting it out for a dream price. We all want you to sell your house for as much as possible. But one thing when many people forget to do is come up with the dollar amount of how much it costs you to hold on to the house. The costs involved include the mortgage, which if you still within the first 10 years of the mortgage, the majority of the mortgage payments and interest, and not hardly going toward the principal at all. Taxes and insurance, maintenance, etc. So, for example, let's say that your house is worth $200,000 and your mortgage payment is $1,200. Taxes $200 and $100 for maintenance, or excuse me, insurance, and $100 for maintenance, which is that lawn care and power bill, etc. And those expenses add up to be about $1,600. Research has shown that 7 months to sell a house listed through a real estate agent on average. So if you take that $200,000 house, you have $11,200 direct holding costs, your mortgage, insurance, taxes, PITI, and you had $12,000 in real estate commissions or agent fees. That's $23,000 in lost money in paying the mortgage and paying the realtor fees. And that doesn't even account for the value of your time or stress thinking about the property sitting. And so the real cost is closer to $30,000. So even if you sold at a discount below the retail price, let's say $175,000, you're still ahead of the game by selling the house now. At a discount, the home buyer like yours versus 7 months later and paying holding cost. Take some action. Whatever you decide and take action. If you want to go the real estate route, great. Find a reputable local Columbia real estate agent. If you'd rather not have to wait and pay real estate agent commissions, then a viable option may be to sell us your house. And to do that, you can go to Mason Buys Houses. And we've got up here, it would take you back to the main page. If the blog doesn't have more information you want, you can put your property address in, your phone number and email, and then the second step of the process would be telling a little bit more about your house. If that's something you'd like to do, please click like, share, or enjoy.